Okay, guys, welcome back. This is IELTS Speaking Part 2, Q card question. I have a new question here, and I'm going to show you how I'm getting my notes done, like taking my notes. You have 1 minute to take your notes, and of course, 2 minutes to talk about the question. So, without further ado, let's go and take our notes here. Describe a quiet place you like to go, and you should say where it is. It's like by the seaside, so I could say here seaside, like this. And how often do you go there? Every Saturday evening and the Friday evenings. Really love this place. And what do you do there? Obviously, just chilling by myself, watching the waves and of course the sunset. And explain why you like this place. I think it's about the view, quietness, and probably, obviously, I said about the sunset, the quietness, the view, chilliness, etc. So these are the kind of things that I'm going to talk about. So I have between 1 to 2 minutes to talk about this question, as I said here. So I'm going to start answering this question. Whenever you're answering the question, you can check your notes or notes, but usually use the notes to just think on paper. But the way you practice at home is the way you're supposed to do in the examination. Don't change your strategies in the exam unless there is a necessity. So I love to go to the seaside, the place where I'm living has a seaside like 15 minutes from where I'm living. I love to drive there for 15 minutes and probably with public transport between 20 to 25 minutes. Depends on how I like to go there, but usually I love to drive there. And I go there every Saturday evening or Friday evening, depends on how I feel. And sometimes I could go on Saturday and Friday and even Sunday. It's that much good. And obviously, I love chilling, in this place. And I love the sunset in the evening, the waves and the boats. I love to watch the sailors with the activities, but thanks God they are usually quiet. I never hear loud music or drunk people, people fighting, and it's never too crowded. I'm happy that a lot of people haven't discovered this place or they don't probably prefer going to the beach at this moment. And I like this place because of the view. As I stated before, I said the sunset is amazing. It's just like you sit there and imagine or think about your life, reflecting about your past, trying to figure out the future. It's just a very quiet, no phone, for example. I mean, I have my phone with me, but I usually don't like to touch it. I'll take a few photos for maybe checking them later, but obviously it's this place that I go so often, so it's not very important. Once I've taken photos a couple of times, it's usually enough. So just love to watch the small, slow activities under the sunsets, and it's just a beautiful and amazing environment. So that's the end of my answer. One thing that I want to insist when you're preparing for these exams, I say this in every video because it's that much important. Please practice by yourself. Don't just assume being able to understand the way I'm answering the questions here is ever going to be enough. As long as you don't do these questions by yourself, as long as you don't pretend to be in the examination and actually imagining that moment trying to figure out how you would answer this question, actually restricting yourself with a very specific time, the way I'm doing here, won't be able to actually answer these exams properly. So take care of that when you practice. Practice as if you were doing it, and do more practice than more theoretical activities. You could open these questions and probably just listen to them, as some sort of revision. We have a playlist for part one and part two. Just go there, recommend it to your friends, share. We want to grow and help as many people as possible. So do that whenever you're listening to these audios or watching this video. Just chill, listen, and get the concept. But to actually be able to enter the exam with confidence, it's better to try to answer these questions by yourself. Without further ado, I'm looking forward to seeing you more in our next videos. Check our playlist for part one. Obviously, we're going to have part one, part two, and part three, and then full test. So stay ready. to learn. Until next time, take care.